Welcome, everybody. I'd like to thank you for taking time to watch our video today. My name is Rob. I'm with Good Guys, and I want to share with you some information today about our product Diamond Board. Diamond Board is a slide-out floor replacement. It is available through Keller Marine and RV. We carry three products with them. Again, just look for the Diamond Board label, and that's available, like I said, through Keller Marine and RV. And today I have a special guest with me. This is Ryan. He is the founder of Good Guys and the creator of Diamond Board, and he wants to talk to you a little bit about that today.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Yeah, so a while back, I opened up a shop and we started working on different units and RVs and stuff like that. And a customer come in, one of my first customers come in and had a rotten slide floor and needed us to do a repair for him. So we started digging into that and chasing down the water leak and realized we were going to have to replace his entire slide floor. At least that was the right way to do it for this particular job. So I started hunting around and looking for a replacement for him and tried to find a way to come up with that product that I needed. And I was just coming up short. I got a hold of some local dealers that I thought might would have it, and they were having a hard time coming up with the board that I needed. I got with some smaller people like our shop to see if they could help us out, and just coming up short. And
So, when you mention that, when you talk about the other shops like us and mobile repair guys, what exactly are they doing to solve this problem? Like, I mean, what have they done prior to Diamond Board?
so and I had a few recommendations on how I should, or how I could rather, how I could piece it together and just cut out the rotten piece and add a piece of wood in there, and then which I looked at doing. Me and a couple of my technicians looked at doing that, but then we noticed that what we were pulling out was a solid 1 inch thick. So we were already going to have to alter the piece of wood we were sticking in there to make it 1 inch thick. And then I was worried with having a seam, in a slide where there wasn't a seam before. Um, Granted, I'm positive I could have made it work, but it wasn't what was in the floor. And I did not want to put it back in a way that it wasn't meant to be from the factory. It was a newer unit, and it was a really nice unit, and I just didn't want to piece it together. And that was really the information I was getting from all the local people that were trying to help me, and everybody was trying to help me out with it, but nobody could come up with the product that I needed, the product that I wanted more so than anything. Nobody could come up with it.
So it was really your passion to see the right product used that brought you to the point where you felt like you had to create something on your own.
Correct, correct. And I've put together a team that are just, perfect for what we do. And it's great for the industry to have young and ambitious type technicians coming in. But the team that I've put together, I feel like have a lot of experience in a bunch of different places, and we funnel that to work to our advantage, and we come up with a plan that we just weren't going to piece it together. We were going to make our own and put that in there, and we have thought about this and talked about it in the past, but we never took the time to make it happen. And since we had our own shop, and we were the ones in charge, so we determined where we spend our time. We decided to put together a system so that we could make the board we needed for this job, and that's what we done. We started gathering up pieces and products and come up with a plan and sketched a few things out on a piece of paper, and way we went, and we started building away. We actually picked up a lot of supplies, and we built it in one of my guys' shop at home. Even we started there, put it all together.
So I know a little bit of the backstory. I've spent some time working with you now and marketing the product and just talking to a lot of folks online and knowing what they've been doing as well. But one of the things that folks will probably want to know is how long have you been manufacturing Diamond Board now?
So we've been manufacturing it to where it's available for customers to purchase for going on right at 2 years. Right at 2 years. We've been working with wood and doing this type of stuff a lot longer. I just never got to a point where I wanted to sell it to the public and have it available. It wasn't even a thought. I needed it, and I just wanted to make it myself because of anything that I saw other people purchasing was subpar. I I did not want to use it. I could have, but I did not want to use it. And at the time, I couldn't even purchase it. I was having a hard time finding anyone to sell it to me. And if they did decide to sell it to me, they wanted to charge me so much money for the shipping, it exceeded the cost of the board. And I could have figured out a way to overcome all of that. Um, but then the product that I get is not what I wanted to use anyhow. So I go through all this time and effort to get it and all this money, and it's not even a product that I really wanted anyhow. So I knew we could make it, and I knew we would probably come up with a product that was stronger and looked better and had a better quality about it anyhow. So I just one of my guys is just he really excels in that field. He really excels in wood. So away we went, and we started coming up with what now is Diamond Board. Um, we knew we had a few things that we had to accomplish to make the board the way that we wanted it to turn out. And one of those is using waterproof products. We wanted the pieces that we put the wood together to be waterproof, which was quite the obstacle in the beginning, just to learn about that and learn about all the different products and all the different people we got in contact with to come up with the different pieces we use now. But we knew we wanted as close as we could get to waterproof, and then we also knew that the bevel, we wanted it to be just laser cut, just an absolute perfect 65-degree bevel. That's what we wanted. So,
And the bevel, I mean, that's really one of the challenges that the average technician faces is, you know, getting that quality of a cut when there's not really a tool that's specifically made to make that cut, right?
correct, yes. So being that we have a very vast background, one of my guys, Steve, he went and he tackled the wood side, and he went after finding the products that we knew we wanted, and I kind of went after figuring out the 65-degree bevel. We met in the middle, and I come up with a way to cut that 65-degree bevel every single time exactly the same, and then he come up with a couple different products to start with, and then we come up with a way to put it all together and make sure it's a nice, strong, and solid product.
Yeah, I've spent plenty of time in building materials and commercial sales, and when I saw the bevel for the first time, I was impressed with it. But the first time that I saw a technician who had labored through the process of making that bevel several times, when they saw it and saw how smooth it was, and that it was obviously cut with a precision tool, that it was cut with someone who had definitely perfected this process. Seeing the look on their face to me spoke volumes about what it takes to get that bevel and what they've had to go through to even try to come close to that bevel with the precision that it's available on Diamond Board. So, hats off to you for that. I know that's one thing that a lot of technicians are really thankful for when they're using our product. So, tell me a little bit about what your plans are for the future of Good Guys and Diamond Board.
So the future, what it's molding into be, and what now is a little bit of all of our passions, is to make a product that's available in a timely manner, and make a product that they can click a button and it just show up wherever they need it, and they know they can need it. We want it to be a household name in the RV industry. We want we want all the technicians to know that this job is not a job you need to be afraid of anymore, because they can just purchase our wood and do it. They don't have to make it. They don't have to go out and buy all the supplies and put it together. There's a ton of technicians that are way more qualified and absolutely can make whatever it is they need. We want that particular person to want to buy ours. And the future of Diamond Board and the future of Good Guys is going to be to perfect that side of the business for the technician, to let them know that we're here to help and we want to do everything we can. And anytime there's something that comes up that could better our product, we want to go for it and we want to chase it and we want to make it as rock solid as it needs to be, and then
And I've heard rumor that there's a possibility that some of the larger RV tech schools in the country, one of the largest that I'm aware of, has spent time discussing the product with you, and it sounds like there might be talks in the future of them endorsing the product or sharing the product with their students. Do you think that'll be something we see in the near future?
absolutely, yeah. I would love to work with all the schools. However, there's a couple that's reached out. They've come out to the manufacturing plant and have looked at our product. A couple of them has offered to put it in their program, and yeah, we're jumping on it. We're gonna let them use it and push it as much as they want, and we're gonna do everything we can to work with the different schools. As a matter of fact, we have a presentation coming up in January where we're going to go out and talk about our product just to promote it in the schools. So yeah, it's the future is in the technicians that are coming up, and we definitely want them to know about our product. And we'd love for the schools to push it and for the schools to teach how to do this repair, because it's a repair that has to happen, and we definitely want to be a part of that.
Well, that's great, Ryan. Thank you so much for your time today. I'm sure that there was some knowledge that was gained from this video and from getting to hear your side of how everything was started and what the future looks like for Diamond Board as well. So again, thank you for taking time with everybody today. And guys, just remember that Diamond Board is available through Keller Marine and RV. There are 3-part numbers available. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below the video. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. And thank you again for the groups that are supporting us as well. RV Tech Cheat Sheet, guys, we really appreciate you supporting our videos. We really look forward to doing work with you guys in the future as well. So thank you so much.